Alright, fight fans, there are many top prospects featured on UFC London this weekend. In this episode, I will talk about the top 3 prospects featured on UFC London this weekend. Check it out. The first one is none other than Luke Riley, a 26-year-old top prospect from Liverpool. He is an undefeated prospect with a 12-0 record. He fought in Cage Warriors. He trains with Paddy Pimblett at Next Generation MMA. He just made his UFC debut last November against Bogdan Grad, and Luke had to overcome a tough first round. Bogdan Grad took him down and was threatening him with submission and controlled him for almost a full round. Luke came back in the second round, found his timing and his shots, knocked down Bogdan, and then jumped on him with ground and pound for the finish. So that fight really showed that he can overcome adversity. Because many prospects, they are so dominant in the regional circuit. Sometimes when they get to the UFC, they encounter adversity. They can easily crumble because it's something they have never experienced. Luke Riley has shown in the past, even during his time at Cage Warriors, that he can overcome adversity in the early rounds and get back and finish his opponent. So it is good for these young prospects to experience some adversity before they hit UFC. So that way they can handle it. Luke has an exciting style and has a good following in the UK. 75% of his wins are by knockout or TKO. So I think the UFC is trying to build up Luke Riley like how they did with Paddy Pimblett. And it's obvious the UFC is high on him because even with guys like MVP, Roman Dolizzi, and CLD on the card, they still put Luke Riley as one half of the co-main event. So this is a showcase fight for him. Luke Riley is taking on Michael Aswell. Michael Aswell is an American fighter, and he's coming off a win against Thomas Almeida. He has an MMA record of 11 wins and 3 losses. He does have losses to Balaj Oki and Bogdan Grad, and he mostly fought for Fury FC before signing with the UFC, and he was a Fury FC champion. He is also a good striker with 55% of his wins come by KO or TKO. So Luke Riley against Michael Aswell will definitely play on the feet and should be a very exciting scrap. The second prospect to watch is in the heavyweight division, Mario Pinto, another undefeated prospect with an 11-0 record. He is only 28 years old, so extremely young for the heavyweight division. He is on a 2-fight win streak. He finished his opponent in round 1 on the Contender Series and earned his UFC contract in 2024. He knocked out Austin Lang in his UFC debut after a crazy back-and-forth fight, and he also showed that he is durable and can take a shot. And in his second fight, he took on Jonathan Denise, where he uses superior grappling to stifle Jonathan's striking and took him down multiple times and ground and pound for the finish. With the heavyweight division in desperate need of some new blood, Mario Pinto is definitely one of the more promising heavyweight prospects. He was originally supposed to fight Mick Parkins, but Mick Parkins was injured, so he pulled out of the fight. And now he is taking on the late replacement Felipe Franco. Franco is a Brazilian prospect, only 25 years old. He's on a 10-fight win streak as well and will be making his UFC debut. He has a 10-1 MMA record and has never gone to a decision. So Mario Pinto and Felipe Franco will definitely be an exciting scrap and somebody's getting finished. Finally, the last but not the least, Lerone Keita, a top prospect fighting out of Belgium. He is a double champ in the featherweight and lightweight division in the European promotion Octagon. He has 16 wins and just 1 loss. He is on a 5-fight win streak. He was supposed to face Pitbull in his UFC debut last September, but he came in overweight and Pitbull turned it down. Now he returns this weekend to face Nathaniel Woods. I wasn't familiar with Keita before, so I went on YouTube and watched some of his fights. He is very explosive and a very powerful striker. He has good takedown defense and quite good at getting back to his feet after being taken down. He has good uppercuts and loves to pressure his opponent to unload combinations. This should be a great fight with Nathaniel Wood. Wood is very experienced and very well-rounded, so it'll be interesting to see how he matches up with Keita. Nathaniel Woods is only 32, but he has already fought the who's who in the UFC. And he already has 14 fights in the UFC. He has a pro MMA record of 22 wins and 6 losses, and he is now on a 3-fight win streak. Nathaniel Woods likely has to endure the early storm and try to take Keita into deep waters. Because Keita is a big featherweight, So we have to see how his weight cut goes this time, if he has the cardio and endurance to last all 3 rounds. And of course, octagon jitters could be a factor. Either way, Nathaniel Wood versus Lawson Keita should be another exciting scrap. So these are the top 3 prospects to watch on UFC Fight Night London. Thank you for watching. Please like and subscribe to the channel. Until next time.